Asari Dokubo. Tinubh bars Niger Delta ex-agitators from Aso Rock. Wow. So what has happened? I'm sure Asari Dokubo's reckless talks is now beginning to put the region into trouble at variance with the president. That's what I see here. Okay, Asari Dokubo has spoken out of control, and Tinub's government is being chastised for that because they've been using him, and that is why they cannot go after him, or probably they are birds of the same feather. Okay, so now that Tinubh has barred Niger Delta agitators from Aso Rock, let's see what becomes of them, going forward. Requests for courtesy visit by notable militant leaders and ethnic militias from the oil-rich region to Tinubh in the villa have lately been disapproved by the presidency. There are strong indications that President Bola Ahmed Tinubh has barred all ex-Niger Delta militant leaders from visiting him in the presidential villa at Abuja. Already, leadership learned that requests for courtesy visit by notable militant leaders and ethnic militias from the oil-rich region to Tinubh in the villa have lately been disapproved by the presidency. It was gathered that the decision was taken in the aftermath of the visit to Tinubh by the leaders of the defunct Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, NDPVF, Alhaji Mujahid Asari Dokubo. Okay, on June 16 this year. Asari Dokubo, a die-hard and staunchest supporter of Tinubh, backed and supported the president in the run-up to the 2023 presidential election. It was gathered that Tinubh, in ordering the action, was disturbed by public utterances and actions of Asari Dokubo in the aftermath of his visit to him days after he assumed the mantle of leadership of the country. Yes, he behaved like a militant. And Tinubh too, welcoming him. I don't know, they are best of the same feather. Okay. Leadership learned that Tinubh was bothered that all verbal vituperations and the militant activities of Asari Dokubo in the Niger Delta were subsequently linked to him after the June audience with the notable activist. As he stepped out of the villa, Asari Dokubo, in a chat with the State House reporters, took on the armed forces, accusing its personnel of being neck-deep in economic sabotage, especially crude oil theft and vandalism of oil pipelines and equipment in the region. The allegation, it was revealed, embarrassed and shocked Tinubh, especially because he made the shocking revelation moments after departing his office. Dependable sources in the presidency told leadership that Dokubo's outburst against the military within the vicinity of the villa gave the inkling that the president shared the same views with the notable ex-militant commander. Leadership gathered that the presidency was ruffled by the attacks on the president by notable Nigerians over the utterances and actions of Asari Dokubo, especially his effrontery in the reckless public assemblage of gun-wielding youths in his enclave in Rivers State. So the gun-bearing renegades often appeared in viral video with Asari Dokubo assuming commanding roles. Asari Dokubo's unacceptable conduct in the eyes of the presidency moved beyond tolerable level when he took on the Rivers State governor, Siminalayi Fubara, threatening to deal with the chief executive of the oil-rich state. Can you imagine? The presidency was said to be irked that his association with the president continued to give a wrong signal to the public that he enjoyed the support and backing of the nation's #1 citizen. Leadership learned that President has ordered that he would no longer play host to the ex-militant commanders and militias in the villa, apparently to forestall the negative impression and unenviable signal such association was likely to create in the psyche of public. To this end, one of our sources in the presidency told the news platform that all individuals known to be linked with the Niger Delta ethnic crisis and oil industry unrest in the region who requested for courtesy visit and audience with the president in the aftermath of the Asari Dokubo's experience had their application declined by the presidency. Wow, the president was said, to have resolved to distance himself from some militant leaders' names withheld in view of his experience with Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo, they are the best of the same feather now. Tinub's government is government of the touts, for the touts, and all of that. So he cannot come out now and be getting angry at this late hour. He has not come out from beginning to say anything about Asari Dokubo's behavior. And that is why they have taken it to a different level, because he's their patron. He can't run away from it. And even now that he said that he doesn't want to see them in the open, only God knows what will happen in secret, because he can invite Asari Dokubo in the secret, or otherwise Asari Dokubo will start disgracing him and the APC. That is it. Because I'm sure Asari Dokubo will have a secret of that party and secret of Tinubh in his hands as partners, and he can blackmail them easily at any time. So now, wow. So Niger Deltas have now met a bigger problem because of Asari Dokubo's behavior. They can't see the president again for now. Somebody say too late. Impressions have been created, right or wrong. Exactly. And that is what we're saying. It's too late. Or not till now, we're just hearing all this publication or seeing them. Tinubh has not come out to address Nigerians over his connection and link with Asari Dokubo. Somebody say, I agree with you. What the president is doing now is a face-saving action after openly hobnobbing with the leader of a notorious Niger Delta militant group. Exactly. He's going into what you call damage control. That is something he's doing now. It's too late. Somebody says it's too late. That's why there's damage control and refutations. It is how the government across the world move. The reactions are timely. How timely is it? How timely is it? It is not timely. Has he been licensed to carry firearms? If the presidency noticed that he came to Abuja with his boys with firearms, does it mean that the authority that arrested Godwin Emefiele because of same offense doesn't know? God will ask us if we don't give equal treatment to the offenders. Asari should be arrested and prosecuted effective immediately. Exactly. Okay, this is a hide and seek reportage. The public knows the truth. Abi, because they will bar them in the public and then receive them and frolic with them in the secret. Exactly. Tell us the truth. Barring him should not be enough. If they are serious on face mending, he should be arrested, be investigated for wielding guns, threatening to annihilate the Igbos. That is not acceptable. Threatening to annihilate certain people and ammunition before the public. So, if Tinubh wants to do real damage control, Asari Dokubo should be arrested and investigated, because his impunity is off the roof. And the government has also proven to be on the same side with him. That is why they can't do him anything. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.